What's up, No Limit Gang, man? We back with another banger reaction, shorty.
You wanna go up too? Let's do it. And if you up that pipe, go shoot it. And a life eraser, man. Taking these drugs that cover my pain since my life been ruined.
800LilFatz snitching on his co-defendant, Twon, in triple murder, shorty.
You're out of your mind.
And these niggas don't be holding it down, so I don't know why y'all be doing drills with all these niggas, shorty. It get wicked. Tap in, like, comment, subscribe. You know how we about to get.
And the reason I asked you that is because when I put you in my story, I'm going to talk to Lil Fatz. I might get an opportunity to speak with 800. The first thing that got sent to my DM was, ask him about Cash Out. Ask him about Cash Out. Okay? Ask him about Cash Out. I'm going to ask you, bro, because the fans seem to want to pinpoint that you and Cash Out on live.
Who was that?
A lot of people think that was a friendly conversation, you guys.
You see his niggas around him? They saying no. They don't want him to say nothing. Everybody's looking at him, so everybody looking at him to see if he gonna say something. The other one shaking his head. The other nigga shaking his head. The other nigga watching him, see, like, looking like, nigga, don't say nothing, nigga.
Sent to my DM was, ask him about Cash Out. Ask him about Cash Out. Okay? Ask him about Cash Out. I'm gonna ask you, bro, because the fans seem to want to pinpoint that you and Cash Out on live.
Who was that?
Watch him, he about to shake his head.
A lot of people think that was a friendly conversation you guys were having on live.
It's shit, it is what they seen on live. And I can't, it's just what it is what they seen on live. Shit, they watched the live.
I seen that though. They was asking me, ask him, man. Is it? I want to know though, to put a little clarity to it. Is Lil Fatz and Cash Out, do you guys have a relationship? Or that was just some shit y'all went on live and the fans put their own narrative on it?
Shit, he from down the street from me, shit. He from down the street from me, shit. Shit, he from down the street from me, shit. He from down the street.
I'm confused, bro. He just confused me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes talking to niggas, bro, and they be so dumb, like, they don't answer the questions how you want to answer it, but I don't know. If y'all get what he's saying, comment down below, because I don't get what he mean.
He from down the street from me, shit. Shit, he from down the street from me, shit. He from down the street from me, shit. It don't be no shit like that. Hell no. They just people from down the street.
800LilFatz and Twon, those the two people who was charged with a triple homicide.
Oh, that's who Lil Fatz is. Hell yeah. Yup. That nigga Snitch is crazy.
And Twon, those the two people who was charged with a triple homicide. You know, police say they killed like an ATM worker.
Oh.
They killed two of their friends to cover up the killing of the ATM worker.
Yeah.
This crazy as hell. You know, everybody say they guarantee they finna.
If you don't know about that video, let me break it down for you. Okay. You know how they got the little, what's them trucks, you know? The big trucks that go take the money to the stores and shit that got money in it? Yeah, okay. They killed those people in a big armored truck, shorty. And thought they mans was gonna snitch, so they killed they mans too, shorty. You getting my drift? They killed they mans too, but they still got caught.
Get the death penalty, everything. You know, Fatz paperwork is leaking on the internet. Well, it been leaked on the internet. They actually got court in the week. They newest court day is in the week. We gonna get an update on 800Fatz and see what's going on with this case.
This was like her dream job, and she just was like so elated about it.
New charges in the shooting death of an armored car driver.
Well, we've learned that this crime spree spanned for a total of 8 miles. A beloved armored security guard was killed. And in addition to that, Chicago police say the bad guys turned on their own robbery crew.
Yeah, like, bro. Of course y'all was gonna get the death penalty for that shit, okay? First of all, y'all already killed the lady for the armored truck crew, you know? Already killed her. She probably would have gave that shit. She probably wouldn't have put up a fight. Okay. Do your homework on that. Then what y'all do, y'all add more to y'all situation by killing the niggas y'all was with. Y'all killed the niggas y'all was with. Of course y'all getting a death penalty. They slammed me all ass with them charges.
Both are charged with first-degree murder, killing of the female guard.
Police say these two went on an all-out crime spree. 19-year-old Antoine Montgomery and 20-year-old DeAndre Jennings. The crime spree started at this Bank of America, where 47-year-old LaShonda Hartz lost her life.
She loved God. I mean, so her heart, she had a heart of gold.
But 800LilFatz then put all the murders on his friend Twon. He said that he wasn't there, he was asleep at one of their cribs, and they came to the crib and told him what happened. I say, damn, Fatz wild as hell for that.
Oh, yeah.
Hit them.
Fatz tripping, bro. Fatz in there tripping, bro. Nigga, don't do no crime if you ain't go do the time, nigga. You in there snitching is crazy.
Like button goes on this video 1,000 likes. You know, a lot of people want to know about this story. You know, it was alleged that 800LilFatz, Twon, and two of their friends, you know, robbed like a store that had ATMs in it. It was like a lady that dropped the money off in their ATMs and picked up the ATM money. You know, they robbed her, and while robbing her, they ended up killing her and, you know, wounding her partner. You know, this lady ended up dying. Her name was LaShonda. She was a mama. She was a black lady. She was just working a job. She wasn't gang banging. She's trying to feed her family and got killed for that. You know, 800LilFatz and them get arrested for this murder. According to reports, not only did 800LilFatz and them kill this lady, but later on they went back home, committed a robbery at a cell phone store.
Come on, bro. Let me hear what else this nigga got to say. Cause come on, bro. What the fuck? Y'all just murdered this lady. Then y'all go to rob a cell phone store, bro? Come on, bro.
Arrested for this murder. According to reports, not only did 800LilFatz and them kill this lady, but later on they went back home, committed a robbery at a cell phone store, went back to one of these cribs that, you know, one of their cribs, and I guess something happened where they came up with a plan to kill the other two people that was with them, because there was four people involved in this crime. So Fatz and Twon came up with a plan, allegedly, to kill the other two people. One of the other two people was Dewey Fo. He was a rapper. And the other person name was Spook. They killed two of these people. They actually was with them that killed the lady. That shit crazy, you feel me? So I don't know, maybe they thought they was gonna tell on them. I don't know. So they ended up killing their homies, allegedly. You know, now that we look at...
They killed them niggas because they thought they was gonna tell, and the nigga that killed them because he thought he was gonna tell, Snitched, was the one that told. Nigga, they should have killed your ass. What the hell?
That new paperwork that already been out, but the paperwork is re-leaking again because their court date is in like 5 days. 800LilFatz said he wasn't there. If I'm not mistaken, 800LilFatz said he was at one of their cribs. I think Twon crib. I could be wrong. But he was at one of their cribs. He said that while he was in the house, they came running in the house, running in there acting crazy, telling them what just happened and shit. You know, he in the crib like, what the hell? They told him, look, we just killed this lady. We just robbed these people. We just did this. We just did that.
Like, niggas really dumb as hell, bro. And then what y'all do after that, after y'all did that, y'all ran straight to the crib.
And then, you know, Fatz says that, you know, later on, Twon killed his two friends because he thought that they was going to tell on him or something like that. 800LilFatz said he wasn't there. He don't know anything about no crime. All he knows is what he was told when they came in the house. He don't know what the hell they talking about. He wasn't there. He don't know why they putting the crime on him or none of that shit. I say, damn. You know, the police speakers said Fatz was there. You know, the news speakers said Fatz was there. Fatz was arrested. Now, Fatz is putting all this shit just on Twon. You know, there's rumors that Twon putting everything on Fatz. We done seen snitching allegations on the internet. I'm not...
So... It's allegations that these niggas are snitching on each other. So somebody trying to get the other nigga out of there, and the other nigga trying to get him out of there, shooty. These niggas tripping.
I'm not sure about this case. When we look at Twon paperwork, you know, I don't see so much of Fatz shit in there, but I do see shit about Fatz in there. Okay? So I don't know what they doing on here. It's almost like he did it, 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 he did it.
Yep.
That's how that shit be. You know, it's different when y'all, you know, playing with the guns and catch a gun case, you know, 5, 6, 7 years, 2 years, 15 months on probation and shit like that. It's different. Motherfucker gotta take that time. Now we talking about life without parole, the death penalty. That should have had one of your closest homies saying he did it, and that other dude saying he did it, he did it, he did it, he did it. These guys are pointing fingers at each other. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was crazy as hell. Normally we have...
You shouldn't, but like 9 times out of 10, most of these niggas will do that. And these niggas be up some hats and the still snitch is crazy, bro.
A case about somebody snitching on somebody. Or we hear a case about somebody staying strong and not telling. It's rare that we hear that the two people that's charged with the murder, one saying he did it, the other one saying he did it. He did it, 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 he did it. Damn, what the hell? That's wild as hell. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. But it looked like 800LilFatz done put everything on Twon.
Yeah, shit crazy.
Now, I don't know how that's gonna work, but when you look at the paperwork, Fatz kept his mouth closed. He said he don't know what the fuck going on. He ain't did nothing. And he overheard them coming in the house telling them what they just did. Kind of seemed like...
Yeah, that is crazy. Bro, this shit getting wild. Ain't nobody gonna get out of this because the other nigga was there, and if he keeps saying Twon, Lil Fatz, of course he's getting the same amount of time too.
And he overheard them coming in the house telling them what they just did. Kind of seemed like Fatz snitched on them and kept a secret about himself if that's what's going on. Y'all think Fatz got a chance to come home? Now with him, you know, knowing that the thing that he claiming is that he had nothing to do with this, he wasn't there. You know, he wasn't there. Do you think he got a chance to come home now that he putting everything on Twon? He said he wasn't there. He didn't.
He wasn't there. I don't think he coming home. That's one thing I don't think. I don't think Fatz coming home because the other nigga saying he was there and shit. He part of it.
Killed anybody? Dude did. Not only did dude did it, he heard him say he did it. Tell them this at all time. I tell people this shit all the time. You gotta understand, in the culture, you can catch a guy be gangster as hell, playing with guns, shooting people, murdering people, all kind of shit. And then when times get wrong, they start talking about the police. The worstest thing you can be is a thug that's acting like you threaten people with the police. That shit is scary as hell. If you know a person that's acting like a gangbanger, but when you get on his ass, he act like he gonna call the police and shit like that, stay the fuck away from that nigga. That nigga ain't got no respect for himself. He ain't got no love for his pride or none of that shit. You cannot be a gangbanger and threaten people with the police. That's the most...
Yeah, bro, it's a lot of niggas like that, bro. This shit crazy, bro. It's a lot of niggas that's gangbangers, want to be gangbangers, but threaten you with the police. This shit just happened 2 days ago. Do your homework on that shit.
He ain't got no love for his pride or none of that shit. You cannot be a gangbanger and threaten people with the police. That's the most lamest shit you can ever do. That nigga is dangerous. Just think about it. I'm not saying 800LilFatz, but just the whole thing of this shit. People don't understand this. Think about this. If you out here on the streets and you kill somebody, and they take that shit, you know, y'all gangbangers, you done slid through their block and killed one of their homies. They took that shit.
Yeah.
They took that shit. They went to the funeral, they cried, they got t-shirts, they put names on that shit, and they slide and they got revenge. Now when this nigga come back and get revenge on y'all ass, y'all call the police. That is dangerous as hell. You know, so I tell people that either you gonna be a street dude.
Bro, that shit's wild, bro. Like, it's a lot of niggas, bro, like I said, it's really a lot of niggas that do that. They so tough. You get on their ass, now niggas talking police and shit. Like, bro, where did that even come from, bro?
And they slide and they got revenge. Now when this nigga come back and get revenge on y'all ass, y'all call the police. That is dangerous as hell. You know, so I tell people that either you gonna be a street dude or you gonna be a civilian. You cannot be a street dude and then when times get tough, you threatening the police on people. That's the most dangerous ass nigga on earth. And that's what they saying that Fatz did. Fatz killed people, he murdered people, you know, they killed this lady, then they killed both of their friends. They locked up right now for a triple homicide. Not one killing, not two killing, but triple killing. They killed...
That shit crazy, bro. And the nigga Fatz, he had got bodies from before, so what if he got caught with a body before? Like, bro, I don't get this shit, bro. Like, you get caught with a body all of a sudden, you telling, but you was killing before.
The ATM worker, then they killed two of their friends to cover up the ATM worker. No guy playing with guns, murdering, killing, doing all this shit. And then when time got tough, start cooperating with the police. That's the dangerous motherfucker if that's what they saying happened. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this, but I'm gonna let you know if you out here thugging, you cannot be threatening people with the police and you out here thugging.
Hell no.
That's a dangerous ass nigga. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's the Homie Truth. And the reason I asked you that is because when I...
Yeah, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, run us up. Road to 1K, we about to run it up, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Stay away from niggas, cause you think them niggas be like that, and these niggas be snitching the whole time. We out this.